series.
Exactly. I want an early bird special. They do that. I mean, it's everywhere. They do like a 222 or something like that. Well, I want to get that going here. So let us know, folks. Sound off in the comments every single time. Let the people know around the world what we want to see at the 9 o'clock hour. I want to give you guys, like I said, something exciting to wake up to. If it's worth, like I said, make it different than any other break that goes on throughout the day. Make it worth your while. If you're making the effort to get up at whatever hour it is over the east coast, it's going to be 8 o'clock. Or excuse me, 10, other way
10.
around.
Nice for them. It's
Be
fine
early,
for
yeah,
them.
a little earlier
if
for
you're
them.
on the West Coast joining us in the morning,
you're a trooper.
You're a real one.
Yeah. If you're getting up at 6 a.m., maybe even if you're in Hawaii time.
Well, then you're just that puts you into automatic sicko status
That is sicko mode. Honestly, love that.
That's real deal stuff right there.
Exactly. That's for the real ones. But that's the goal. That's what like I said, hopefully we can get that going. I'd love to just, like I said, when you keep talking about it, talk it into existence, I think that's going to be the goal for the 9 o'clock hour. Let's see if we get an exclusive break at the 9 o'clock hour. Buy into it all throughout the day, even to the point where you'll be like, 6 o'clock people are like, oh man, they're really digging into this 9 a.m. stuff. Only can open at them. Only can open it then. It gives us a bunch of...
In that aspect, it's almost kind of like meal prep, but for breaks.
Exactly.
So,
give us almost like a bunch of pre-fills for the next day.
Yeah, I'm getting all my breaks in order for tomorrow, Start the day off with some dubs.
Exactly. Exactly right. And like I said, hopefully we can get that in motion. I would love for that to be the case. But as it currently stands, like I said, only one vault double has been broken, so we will have a chase wheel spin. Let's have more chase wheel spins, though. We've had also some more jerseys. Let's get some jerseys in there as well if we're going to get going. Like I said, Vault and Can't Miss 1 and 4 is our chase wheel spin. Hop into those if we want to get some cash back in the form of a U8 gift card. Let's do that, folks. All the headliners still available in the Vault. We've broken 2 boxes. So all 15 headliners, all 5 Vault keys still available in 28 boxes. What was the NFC West helmet? That was just one. That was Walter Jones on the Mini. Walter Jones on the Seattle Seahawk Mini. But my friend Jay, you earlier, like I said, you won the Dave Robinson in the NFC North on the Green Bay Packers slate. So there you have it.
Man, we pretty much still have everything left.
Everything's still there in the Can't Miss 1 and 4. Only... we took 2 names off the mini, or we had 1 headliner mini gone.
Yep. And the
Still,
personal,
all
too.
the headliners have yet to been hit today in this 9 o'clock hour. Had a couple of hits across the board, but headliners still intact. So you love seeing that.
Yeah. I mean, the vault numbers are beautiful. 15 headliners, all the headliners still left.
Yeah.
And all the vault keys still still on that keychain.
If you're speed flex chasing, the Vault and the Can't Miss 1 and 4 is your route to go. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the YouTube, sometimes it can get a little... I would say I think Twitch is the most up-to-date. YouTube is just a delayed hair behind, and then Facebook, a even more delayed hair behind that. So, it's all right. Yeah, the YouTube always gets funky, too. That's okay. The good thing about the YouTube, obviously, if it ever bugs out on you, it can go right back. It kind of pauses where you are, and then you can get right back in, or you just hit the live option. Then you're right back up to date, ready to roll. But hop on in, folks.
It did bug out, the YouTube.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, big time?
Yeah. We're
Usually
in,
sometimes on this
separate stream now.
dashboard, it'll tell us 2 out of 3 are still working.
Yeah.
So nothing on my end was telling me that YouTube went down. So
technology.
yeah, I know. Always hit or miss in the morning sometimes with the technology. It gets its footing right around the noon, 2, 3 o'clock hour as well, but sometimes, like I said, it's a stretch in the morning. Technology's just waking up like we are.
Well, yeah, go ahead and knock out some of the sleep from your eyes and sound off in the chat if you're with us.
Exactly right.
Let us know how you're spending this Sunday morning beyond just with us. If you've made some nice Sunday coffee, or if you're just The real sickos are going to be out at brunch right now, still buying into breaks.
I love that.
You know, get loaded up on mimosas and then load up on a Jersey break or something.
Well, I forgot who it was. Someone told me that they're like, "Hey, do you mind putting the headliners in the chat? I'm watching you guys on mute. I'm at the movies right now." He had taken us. He had took his kids to the movies and watching. Well, I forgot they weren't watching the Minecraft movie. They went and saw The Working Man. So again, if I forgot who it was, oh man. Again, when you're a week away, your brain goes into forget mode. Man, that's crazy. I love that though. That's the commitment, folks.
I
love that.
I'm struggling with that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm struggling with that.
As a man, it seems like you love consuming your pop culture in the correct manner.
Oh, the purest form.
Yeah. Seeing the phone or something like that out in the realm,
boy.
that would be.
If it was the Minecraft movie, go nuts. You know what? That feels
You're
like
already getting butter and popcorn all over you there.
exactly.
Anyway, so.
That is like
Chicken Jackie.
a lawless land is going in to see the Minecraft movie, pretty much.
So
But
where do you fall on that? If we weren't already trying to make another point with the whole Minecraft going crazy and explosions.
I hate it, but it doesn't seem as though you can stop it.
No.
Because you know, I do. So I'm a part of the ensemble for Comedy Sports Chicago. We do buyouts and shows for middle schoolers all the time. I did one for 135 stinky middle schoolers on Thursday, and there's just a hive mind that happens, and there's just no stopping it.
Yeah.
You know, it's at the like. Yeah, it's rare. You know, we're not gonna get a Minecraft experience like this every year or anything like that. But like, yeah, I would like to see the theater owners like at least prep those auditoriums. You know, lay some Visqueen down, make it like a you know, you're seeing Shamu at SeaWorld or Gallagher. You're at a Gallagher concert. You know, like let's at least not damage unless you're looking to refurb, unless you're looking to remodel or something like that, and it's like, oh, the insurance. Look at what these kids did.
Yeah, I think I was on the side of like, yeah, let the kids being kids until I saw the one of them lighting off fireworks in that room. Like that gets a little dangerous. When you need to call the fire department, that's when we got to probably like, hey,
well, every single one of these videos I see end with the movie being stopped and children being escorted out.
Yes. The live chicken again, in theory, funny, but you know when you're like, you know, animal cruelty, you're like, hey, all right, fine, let me pull it back. All right, that's not cool. That's not cool. The jokes and the lulls are fun for a minute, then you got to pull it back. But I mean, it is straight up like banned kid humor at this Minecraft movie, so I can enjoy the experience. And for those that are also like, it should be this, it should be that, like, dude, it's a kid's film.
I'm
relax.
I'm never gonna argue with the content of the Minecraft movie, despite the fact that I this morning completely threw up my Big Mac Minecraft meal. So you know what?
Oh man.
You know what? Down with Minecraft.
Oh man.
I don't give a dang about those kids.
Slime Block. Where's Jersey Slime? Jersey Slime Block. Honestly, like I said, I want to go see it for just the sake of the lulls and the memes. I think it's just one of those things.
Go see it for the people watching.
Yeah, exactly that too. Kick back, just enjoy it. No need to put it on. You know, pick apart every little thing with it.
I have seen a fun comparison to like this potentially being like that generation's Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
Which is like, oh well, you're not.
Oh my goodness.
It could be.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, my generation has their Rocky Horror Picture Show in The Room.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to a midnight screening of The Room, Nick?
No, I've not.
I can't recommend anything more than a midnight screening of The Room, especially, head on to the Music Box. They do it at least like once a month.
Nice.
It's fantastic. I went a couple years ago, and they actually had Tommy Wiseau signing autographs and doing all that stuff. And guess what? Cool. He's just as much a weirdo as you want him to be.
Yeah, that's
multiple belts, sunglasses inside.
I haven't seen The Room. I've seen The Disaster Artist that depicts.
There
The
you
Room.
go.
So that
Yeah.
I mean, I can only assume once you kind of seen that, you kind of seen both.
More or less. More or less. It's still
It's an experience. I'm
you
sure.
still watch The Room even after that, and you're still like, dang, wow, that is that is a thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they certainly put that on film, but they put it on film and digital.
Exactly right. For folks at home, let me see. I see now 2 to go in that what can't miss one for single. So let's hit it really quick. Just a quick little top to bottom as we're kind of search around looking. Let's see. 5 to go in the jersey. We can hit our 3rd jersey of the day. Go and attack those guys and gals. Diamonds have been wide open all day. Fight song also wide open, but shouldn't be considering we got a Josh Allen Speed Flex on the Wyoming lid in there still. Joe Montana on an authentic. Ladd McConkey on an authentic. Tim Brown also available as well on an authentic. And then Warren Sapp, Marcus Allen, secondary unlisted headliners, unpictured headliners, excuse me, not unlisted. Searching through as well. Do your fight song, whatever it may be. Like I said, in the diamonds, still looking for Aaron Donald, still looking for Jordan Love, both side by side right next to each other on the authentics. Then we have Warren Moon and Antonio Gates as unpictured headliners as well. Hopping in the practice squad really quick. Emmitt Smith on an NFL logo mini. So if you just can't stand to look at that Cowboys lid, it's hit. Don't worry. You're on an NFL logo. You got him on the mini as well. So there you have it. Antonio Gates on an authentic over here. On the Salute to Service Authentic Hall of Fame 2025 inscribed in there on the side. Kyron Williams and then Aaron Jones authentics, not pictured, but as secondary headliners, also available. We hopped into that vault a little bit, so glad we can finally get some names into the chase. But still all of the headliners are there, ready to be picked apart. Barry Sanders on this gorgeous different, basically ripped between the custom and almost like that's not the rave version of it, or is it?
I want to say it's the Salute to Service 3.0.
Maybe. I've yet to see the 3.0, so that'd be pretty cool.
In the mini, I think the TJ Watt is a 3.0. If you do want to take a little look,
definitely. I'll take a quick. I'll backtrack. We'll look at those as well. Malik Neighbors on the Speed Flex, Darrell Davis on the Speed Flex, Eric Dickerson on this two-tone chrome Speed Flex, and then Jim Kelly also on this custom Speed Flex as well. Those are our Speed Flexes that we're looking for in here. But Josh Allen on an authentic, got Dak Prescott on an authentic, TJ Watt on an authentic. Tony Gonzalez, and then Max Crosby and Micah Parsons are our 2 reps available in there. But also available is Frank Gore, Ricky Williams, and Derwin James. My goodness, this two-tone chrome. Eric Dickerson. Whew. I said, hey, say hi to our guy. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Alex.
Hey,
Alex
what's going
cameo.
on? Yeah, a little bit. Chilling. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Clap your hands for Eric Dickerson with the Hall and Fave 99 inscribed on the front, on the little pentagon right in the front of the crown. Barry Sanders. Speaking of crown, putting the crown on that lion right there on that Barry Sanders. Just gorgeous piece right there. And then over to the Jim Kelly custom, all the way around, gray silhouette, gray Bills logo, but right again on the I guess the spine essentially of the helmet.
Yeah, I like the stripe spot. You know, right across
Jim
the
Kelly
top.
along there. You can kind of see it almost faded into the red, but looks gorgeous all the way across. Gorgeous. All those colors complementing one another. Hopping into the one. Oh, sorry. You said you wanted to see the minis. Whoop, 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 whoop. What's up, Jacom?
Come.
How we doing on this fine morning? You're saying this might be the 3.0.
Yeah,
The
the
J-
Kittle.
for
It's
the-
on the Kittle. Sorry, on the bottom.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. We don't have that. No, we do still have that. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's so it's like white and only towards like the bottom of the neck. It has like that digital camo, like they're on
Gotcha. No, I
the Ice
gotcha.
Planet Hoth.
Ooh, nice. Well, I'll only be able to see it if we get in there and rip it, so that'd be nice. Still in the
is
minis
very
available. We got
true.
Marshall Falk, Emmitt Smith, but this time on the Cowboys lid, on the Cowboys mini. Luke Kuechly still available as well, right there. We see George Kittle, like we just mentioned, on the 3.0 salute to service. That's what we're assuming. And then Jared Allen, also available. And then secondary, unpictured headliner is Mike Vick. Hopping into the 1 and 4 really quickly as well. Not to overlook the jerseys. The jerseys, we have 3 out of 5 boxes. J.J. McCarthy, Shannon Sharp, and Roger Craig is what we're looking for. But my, oh my, if we're, like I said, haven't dipped into this 1 and 4 at all. I can't believe it personally. I want to see some stuff come out of this 1 and 4. Very selfishly. Let's see what we got. Across the board, baseball section, you're looking at Pedro Martinez, Todd Helton, Pedro Martinez on a jersey, Todd Helton on a bat, Reggie Jackson on a bat, Ken Griffey Jr., all on some lumber right there. If you fall into that everything else section, you're not going to be, I mean, again, whether you're a wrestling, boxing, hockey, or just an entertainment fan, you're falling into the right
A
category.
little something for everybody.
Exactly right. I got some pretty decent bonus bangers hidden on that side too. I'll be hush hush on that. Other than the fact that I have confirmed there's a goalie mask available.
Hot teas.
So might as well do that as well. Nature Boy Ric Flair on the robe, Alexander Ovechkin on the jersey, Chris Hemsworth on the Funko Pop, and then Tyson Fury all on a boxing glove. Football section, clearly see it. The triple ripped, at least triple ripped. We're assuming that it could be more, could be one more. What mini did I hit? YouTube cut off. Sebastian Flores. Sebastian, that was the Walter Jones. Sebastian, you got the Walter Jones. That's what you got right there, my friend.
Seahawks mini right there.
On the Seahawks mini, my friend. Sebastian Flores going home with the Walter Jones. But you could also possibly be going home with this Deion Sanders, Breece Hall, Peyton Manning, or Jim Brown, all ripped except for the custom Breece Hall, but they're all speed flexes, all guaranteed value, I would think, well over $1,000 with how gorgeous these all look. Jim Brown with the custom visor, and also ripped between Syracuse's college and the Cleveland Browns, where he stayed his entire career.
The only other visor I've seen like that in the room since I've been here is a Ray Lewis visor.
I think that's, yeah.
And even then, this is like,
There was
it's
the
also
Ray
got like
Lewis.
some custom clips on there. Same thing with that Peyton Manning too. I have a feeling that like as we see these, they're going to reveal even more of themselves.
Oh, yeah.
I think you got the Breece Hall, Breece the Beast inscription on on that Jets one right there.
Yeah.
Also,
you see it. Yeah, I can see the inscription on the side, and then you see his actual signature on that front pentagon, on that little, like I said, hexagon, pentagon, however you want to count. You determine how many sides are on there. I don't know if that top counts necessarily. Then Deion Sanders on the at least 3 ripped, might be a 4th. We're leaving it out there for FSU to maybe be out there, but at least 3 Atlanta Falcons, San Francisco 49ers, and Dallas Cowboys all ripped for Deion Sanders with the red visor on the front. A lot of red going on. Got Nature Boy Ovechkin. You got the red visor for Deion. Got like the orange red going on for Jim Brown. All looking good. Peyton Manning on the ripped Broncos and Colts lid. Nice signature right there. Can't go wrong with a Peyton Manning in any sort of way. And then can't go wrong. And then also can't avoid the basketball section.
The basketball section's pretty wild to me. I feel like you've gone over it well, but I don't think either of us are making enough hay out of this Luka Doncic.
That's
ball right here.
No, that's true.
With the nice little Lulu signature right there. On the black alternate Spalding ball.
Yeah.
With the silver ink on that. It looks beautiful, color matching to the rest of the text on there. And again, like Luka, how dare you, Los Angeles Lakers, just stumble backwards into the next 15 years of your franchise? How dare you? But, you know,
of course,
Dallas's loss could be your gain.
And of course, the rumors of Nikola Jokic also available in this series on the jersey. Might be rumored to be joining him, but I've also seen rumors of him joining the Bulls. So we'll see how that goes.
I'm sure we're gonna see a lot of rumors.
Oh yeah,
about
I
him
mean there'll be
going
rumors of
everywhere.
him joining the Utah Jazz by the end of the year as well.
You know what? I think he'd like it in Utah.
Yeah, why not?
I feel like Nikola would kind of vibe with the Utah vibe.
Yeah, honestly, it's
Some
very
mountains,
quiet.
plenty
Very
of
quiet.
horses.
He's a quiet guy. He keeps
Plenty
to
of
himself.
horses.
Exactly right. But I think you're right, and not to poo-poo the other two basketballs that we have here,
Well-
but with the silver, they're both all, and I say this only because they're all written with silver ink.
Right.
The black basketball, the silver pops just that much more.
Absolutely.
On the Luka Doncic ball right there,
Yeah.
like you said, on the alternate black Spalding. On the other two, we got Wilson, both Wilson basketballs here for Karl Malone's signature on that one, and then the triple signed Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, and Larry Bird, all Celtic legends, all in the same basketball.
That's a Boston Holy Trinity right
Yeah.
there. That's what that is.
Exactly
also,
right.
Despite it being Sunday, you could still win this Karl Malone, despite the postman not delivering on
That's-
Sundays.
Good point. Love that. Love that. So there you go, folks. That's where we're going here and there. Haven't had anything come in just in recent ways. Let me see. Let me do another quick refresh to see where we're at. Like I said, about halfway to go on another jersey break. Couple spots here and there. Yeah, about 5 to go in the jersey.
Well, some dinkers and dumpers.
Yeah. I'll say let's go another couple minutes or so. And then if we're not getting in if we're not haven't dipped in or made any big strides and anything else, like I said, still 2 more to go on that can't miss 1 and 4 single. I would love to get a can't miss 1 and 4 single done underneath the belt and get another set of names into the Chase wheel spin. So if we can stretch out to 11:20 to maybe see if we can get that can't miss 1 and 4 done in here, then we'll call that a day. Then we'll rip our Chase wheel spin of the day, and that'll be the 9 o'clock hour, folks. So it'll set up also for the rest of the day. Like I said, I'll be here for the 12 o'clock hour and the 3 o'clock hour, but on the producing side, we rock and rolling for the rest of the night, and then of course join in at 6 later on in the day. Always rock and rolling on a Sunday night, enjoying it. Follow along with the Masters. Follow along all the way there. This is NBA's last day, last hoorah. So everything's tipping off at noon here at Central Standard Time, and then at 2:30. So they're doing they're just getting it done. All NBA schedule done. So let's get it on over with. I assume
Bulls Heat playing yet again.
running it back.
Gee, why do we keep doing? We're destined to do this forever.
I mean, it's essentially the same 4 teams because also at same usual suspects. It's Atlanta, Orlando, the Bulls, and the Heat. All 4 in the play-in basically every single year. So that's the only one that's set in stone. On the West side, I know as of now it's the Timberwolves and Grizzlies in the 7 and 8, and the Mavs and the Kings at the 9 and 10. But again, all these games on the West actually do matter because if the T-Wolves win, they can go from like the 7th to the 4th seed, depending on everything else. So that's why the West isn't locked and loaded, set in stone just yet. But I mean, like I said, for me personally, NBA season doesn't begin until the second round of the playoffs, anyways. So
Sure.
That's when we actually get going. But
But I still love having it.
Yeah.
I still love playoff basketball in all its forms, even the play-in. Although man, can you put a word into the Bulls to just put us out of our misery this season? It's been a season from heck. Just rip the Band-Aid off. Just get us out of there, please.
Bulls have been
For
in
the love of God.
purgatory for I don't know, 15 seasons now, just about. Can't be at the bottom, not good enough to be at the top. It's right in the middle. Stab in the middle. That's how it be. But I think honestly, confidence should be on the Bulls side. They are good enough to beat any one of those 3 teams to become a 7th or the 8th seed.
And they are peaking at the right time.
Yeah.
I mean, Kobe White's been on one heck of a run with multiple Player of the Week awards and honors.
Modest has made that.
Getting at it.
While Modest has been not the crazy score, he's not dropping 40. He's actively told people, he's like, hey, I'm not trying to go out for like a bunch of scoring. I'm trying to work on my defense, working on getting stronger. He's only 20. I think he's only 20 years old, 21 years old. He's still growing into his body. He's still got to mature into his own body.
Well, it also feels like he's gotten strong. Like he's gotten better as the season's gone on too.
Yeah.
Like opposite of hitting that rookie wall.
Some people, and they were asking him about that too. They're asking if that's just a thing. He's like, nah, it's just like naturally just tired from a lot of stuff. So.
Yeah, man. I think Bazelis is going to be good for y'all for real.
100%.
Yeah,
and I really hoped for whatever it's worth. I like Josh Giddey. I hope, I don't think there will be a huge demand for him, so I think the Bulls can get him a little cheaper, but I hope they don't lowball him to the point where he wants to leave. So get him in there. Hopefully that can be the case.
It's going to be upsetting when they way overpay him.
That's what I'm afraid of too. I don't want to put too much into him and then have that be the thing, and then all of a sudden now Josh Giddey's a problem. Josh Giddey's a problem because,
He's the slob wizard.
yeah. But like I said, he's been putting together some crazy numbers. When you're in the same breath as LeBron and Jokic for 1,000+ points, 500 rebounds, and 500 assists in a season,
Good company.
doing something good. Something good. Again, Nikola Jokic in that 1 and 4. Hop in that, folks. Couple more minutes, and we'll go ahead and spin that Chase wheel spin. As of right now, it's just the names that were in that double, and we're putting them in there twice, so they have twice the opportunity and a chance at the gift card.
You said you're producing in the 12 o'clock?
Yeah, I'll be switching to producer for the 12 and the 3 o'clock hour, so it should be good. I think it's our guy Ricky coming in.
No, it ain't.
No?
It's me,
Oh,
baby.
there we go. For
Me.
both of them?
Just the 3. Or
Okay,
the noon.
Cool. That works. 11 o'clock, or for the 12 o'clock hour. So when we switch over, don't flip your phone. It'll just be us making the move. So you're not going to be, like I said, don't switch that screen. You'll be fine. It'll be us just flipping chairs. Well, that's looking good. Creeping up, like I said, almost at 11:20. Still 2 more spots to go in that 1 and 4. Still about 5 more in that jersey. You've been doing pretty solid with those jerseys today. Solid all the way around with those jerseys. Saw someone at least one more spot new. We're into that pump fake practice squad. That's nice to see. 6 spots left in that quad diamond, as well as the quad double, or quad double, diamond double. Quad
6
double.
boxes?
A quad double.
Or 8 boxes.
That would be 8 boxes, yeah. My goodness. Also, funny enough, Shopify tweaked out on me the other day. Instead of adding 8 spots, it doubled it and gave 16. I'm like, whoa. We can't be don't have 16 divisions.
We don't have that inventory.
Not yet. I'm sure the league will expand eventually
if
to
we were
that
up to
many.
them.
But
16 divisions, 185 games.
I always like the Sports Onion did a bit a while back in like the mid 2000s. Like we're expanding the NCAA tournament to 2,000 teams. So like now it's no longer just March Madness. It's Insane April. It's oh, such a good bit. The Onion
Mania.
Sports Dome. Well, there we have it, folks. We just creeped up into the 11:20 hour, 11 o'clock hour, 20 minutes there, past the hour. Let's do the Chase wheel spin. We got these names in here, and we double them up because it was a double box break. So all these names doubled up in there twice. Let's go ahead and hit the Chase wheel spin, folks. Plopping you guys in there. 16 names. Like I said, 1 double box vault broken, so 8 names in there double time. And we'll go around 6 times.
Thanks
6
for
times
doubling
around.
that up. I forgot.
So right now we're at our 5th spot. Joshua sitting at the top. See if he can hold it out or if we're going to get a new patron in there. 6 times. Bradley Williams. Bradley Williams, you are going to go home with a gift card. So, Bradley, if you're out there, let me know if you want to start off on a certain spot. Oh, he says 27. There we go. He's going to start. That seems to be his number. Called out 27 for a box earlier. And going to be 27 for his starting spot here on the wheel. Let me make sure it's just right in the middle. So, there you have it. 27 is going to be our starting point for our Chase wheel spin. Let's see where we're going to go home with there, Bradley. Looking like a good one. Settle, bang. $45 back to Bradley Williams for our Chase wheel spin of the day. $45 back in your pocket in the form of a UA gift card. Congratulations, Bradley, going home with $45. Congratulations to everyone that's been our winner so far in the day. And a mighty fine day if I don't say so myself. With that being said, I mean, by virtue, I mean, DeMar Hamlin for sure on this Big R Authentic. I know Ray Lewis was probably our biggest headliner pull of the day. That was in our mini section. So solid day so far, solid day. And we're going to continue on as well. Like I said, carrying on to the 12 o'clock hour. So stick around for anything you haven't. If nothing's been pulled, if you don't be alarmed, because we're going to get to it eventually when it gets in there. So any final thoughts, questions, concerns before we head on out of here and get settled for the 12 o'clock hour?
Well, I didn't want to make a thing of it, but I am going to be hosting the 12 o'clock hour, and I've garnered a bit of a reputation for pulling headliners.
There we go.
So that's all I'm gonna say.
There we go. So for more headline rips, let's go for Rip hosting at the 12 o'clock hour. And like I said, this has been fun. Glad to see we're getting going in the morning. This has been fun, exactly that. So take care, guys. See you in about 30-ish minutes or so, give or take. We'll